Hello artists, today we're going to make a new version of the lost Inca sun disk. And you'll have a piece of black paper, does not matter which direction it goes. Write your name up at the top or on the back. Paper goes to the side. Next mission, you're going to have some scraps and you're going to think about the shapes that you see on the Inca sun disk, and you're going to make some shapes from scrap, just the big things that will be on your sun disk, mainly like the eyes, or if you wanted the mouth to be one big black shape. I'm going to cut out some shapes for eyes. I'm going to make some rounded rectangles. I'm not making them super huge. And I might cut out a few triangles. Best way to get multiple objects is fold your paper. So now I have 4 triangles that are exactly the same. You can always do more later. Now, what we're doing with this, in order to make the sun disk, everyone will be armed with a pie pan or a baking pan of some type. We're working on the bottom of the pie pan on the outside. And we have some gold paint and a big brush. So your first job is take this pie pan and you're going to brush the paint all over the pie pan. I'm trying to make sure my paint strokes are all going a consistent direction, because if you paint everywhere and go crazy, it's probably going to show up on our print that we're going to create. And then we can plan where some things are going to go. Like my eyes have to have symmetry, so I'm figuring out what direction they were. I'm just laying them on the pan. Or those triangles that I made, I'm going to use those as decorations on the outside. Then we're taking a Q-tip and we're using that to create lines. And the beautiful thing is, if you mess up or there's a line you don't like, hey, guess what? We can paint over it. And that's how we will erase. The mouth is usually really rectangular. When you think you have finished adding your designs, we take that black paper that has your name, doesn't matter which side, and lay it on the pie pan, and we give it a massage. No spanking your artwork. We don't want to dent the pan. And lift up. So you can see wherever I had the paper, this stayed black and left something called negative space. Now, if you had things that didn't work out perfectly, if you had problems with it, we could always go back and do it again, where we just take these things off and lay them somewhere. I'm making sure the paint side is facing up. If you wanted to do a second print, if you had problems with the first, then you could always paint this again, draw your design again, and reprint again.